Okay. Hi, welcome. This is Ayana from Thrive and Be Whole, and welcome to the 14-Day Cleanse webinar. I'm very excited. I'm just going to give people 1 or 2 more minutes to join the group. So if you just arrived, go ahead and just, if you feel comfortable sharing, go ahead and give me your name and what city you're from. And you'll see that over in the chat. If you look over on the chat side, you'll see that there. Okay, so just go ahead and give me your name, where you're from, and maybe one thing you're grateful for today. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll just wait another minute or two, and as people are recording that. Okay. I'm also going to try and get my screen sharing together. There we go. Okay. Okay. So as you come on in, just go ahead and write in your name. Oop. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Let me make this present. Oh, dang it. Just going to play around with this real quickly. And okay, welcome. And we're going to go ahead and get started in just another minute or so. We'll get started in another 2 minutes. Okay. As you're walking in, just go ahead and write in your name and where you're from. And we'll get started in 1 more minute. I'm going to turn the camera off for just a second. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So, hi, good evening. My name is Ayana, and I am the founder of Thrive and Be Whole. And I'm very excited to talk to you today because this is because I'm a health and wellness coach. And one of the programs that I like to bring my client, oh, and let's just get this out of the way right now. Yes, this is my child's room. We're a real home office space here. You got the Care Bears in the background and all of that. So I feel like these are some positive vibes going on here. So I'm very excited to have this webinar today because it's all about the 14-day cleanse. And this is one of the programs that I offer in my health coaching package, and you'll have an opportunity to sign up as part of a group. Okay, and because this is my first time doing it with a group, there's so much in store for you as far as benefits and perks, and so I look forward to going through that experience with you. Okay, so before we get started on information about the cleanse, I'm just going to click over to my PowerPoint to give you a little bit more information about me and why you should care about health coaching at all. Like, what can health coaching offer you? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my screen if I can do that effectively. We'll see. Oh, and if you have any questions, go ahead and just fill them in over in the chat screen. Okay, so just give me a couple of minutes, like every couple of minutes, I'll pull away from the PowerPoint to check the questions. Okay, but so let's go ahead and begin. Okay. Okay, so welcome. This is the learning more information about joining the 14-day cleanse. Okay, and my company name is called Thrive and Be Whole. Okay, here's a little bit more about my story, and this is I like to tell my story because so much of it has gone into the type of health coaching that I do today, and the perspective I'm coming from. So my full name is Ayana Labosiere Burks. I'm a health and wellness coach, certified in May. Woohoo! I'm a high school teacher, or actually I'm getting ready to do middle school, but I've been a high school teacher for over 7 years in addition to health and wellness coaching. A community organizer. I'm a mom, a wife, and a caregiver to my mom, and that's extremely important to me. My mom has a degenerative condition, and I've been taking care of her for the past 10 years. So as you can see, helping people, helping support people's needs is my passion. It's something that I'm really, really so super passionate about, and something that's really important to me. You can also see that I have a lot of patience, right? Mom, teacher, caregiver, there's a lot that goes in there. Wife, lots of patience. Here's a little bit more about my health journey and my health story. Let me close that here. I think it's very important that, before we start to get support, we kind of analyze where we've come from. So one important thing you need to know about me is that as I was growing up, and especially in middle school, I had a lot of insecurities and a lot of issues with my body. Okay, so I'm sure I'm not the only one, but that's had a lasting impact on me and my health. I've been up and down in body weight throughout my life. I've secretly struggled to lose weight. And by struggled, I mean, done things. If you look at this photo is so powerful, but stopped eating, never anything extreme to where I needed therapeutic intervention, but definitely secretly trying to control how much I ate. I hid my body in baggy clothes. I was very ashamed of my body growing up. And then what happened after that is that there came a time where I got temporarily in shape. So in high school and in college mostly. Okay, and what happened with that, I worked out a lot. So to get those results, to be in shape, what took me from having insecurities and body issues and being up and down in middle school and was working out. So, and as you can see, I did a lot of running and boxing. Now, running and boxing burn a lot of calories, right? So I ended up losing a lot of weight, And then, so because I was doing these high calorie burning things, I ate a lot of food, big portions, heavy food, and I eat vegetables too. My friends would call me an omnivore because I ate everything, and that's still true today. Junk food to healthy food on down. I thought I was healthy. And I wonder how many of us think that we're healthy because we're working out a lot, okay? And how many of us judge our health by how we look? I definitely did. So I thought, okay, I look in shape, therefore I must be in shape. My weight, though, went up and down throughout that time, all within about 20 pounds. So I didn't really trip off of it too much, but it really depended on how much I worked out. It wasn't consistent. And then having kids, okay, these are my shocked faces because that introduced a whole new set of dynamics into my health journey. So I have 3 kids, 2 biologically. I have a beautiful stepdaughter who's in college. So I've had 2 pregnancies. And with the first one, I was in decent shape when I got pregnant. I ran a lot, and I kept running for the first 5 months or so. And after the first pregnancy, though, life was chaotic, as you can imagine, having a new baby. And so what ended up happening was I had no time to work out or eat right. And I wonder how many of us can relate to that feeling of having no time to work out or eat right. That's why I put it in quotes, because that's what I called it. As a result, I gained 25 pounds a year later. And then my husband and I decided that we wanted to have another baby. So I got pregnant again, and I was really worried about how, you have to gain weight when you're pregnant. I ended up gaining 25 to 30 pounds for a total of 40 to 50 pounds overweight. Yes, so having kids in the mix definitely threw a monkey wrench into things for me. Okay. And here's how health coaching changed my life, though. So part of my mission when I was getting my certification was I had to go through the health coaching process myself. And here's what ended up happening. I had amazing epiphanies about health. The first one was, I got to debunk a lot of the biggest misconceptions I had about my health. I also had an epiphany around dieting and exercise, that they don't have to be intense and crazy. You don't have to run half marathons and diet in extreme ways and cut calories in crazy ways. You don't have to do all of that. You can eat well and still feel satisfied. That was a big one for me, okay, because I was used to eating huge portions to feel satisfied. And you can have a healthy lifestyle and a real life. Okay, this was a big, big, big one for me. Oh yes, and how to gently reduce those unhealthy cravings. So anybody with a sugar craving, I definitely understand and empathize, because I got that monkey on my back myself. But when I went through the health coaching program, I really learned how to gently reduce those things over time. And as a result, I've lost about 25 to 30 pounds. Now, if you're wondering why I have so many, the ranges, I'll tell you why that is, because I don't know a specific number. When I went through my health coaching program, I got very intentional about not using a scale. So that was one trick that I learned, because you can become obsessed with that number very easily, and it can really make you depressed and unhappy. So I know ranges. I only weigh myself like once every couple weeks or so on purpose. So at this point, I just want to check in and see if there are any questions. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just see here. Do you guys all see me here? Oh my God, no. Okay. Okay, wait a minute, hold on a second. Okay. Are you guys all there? I'm not sure what just happened, but I think there was a little snafu. So hopefully everything is okay here. I'm gonna go back to screen sharing, okay? Let me know if there was any hiccup with that, all right? Just text and just let me know if there's any issue. Screen sharing, okay? Let me know if there was any hiccup with that. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint here. Sorry for all, this is new to me, so. As you can see, health coaching really did change my life. Okay. And I want you now to take a moment to think about your story, your specific story. Okay, so when it comes to your health journey, what does that look like? What has your health journey been like so far? Okay. Have you been healthy the majority of your life? Have you been up and down in your weight as well? Have you struggled to have with energy, with feeling tired, with having a variety of different health issues? Okay. And also, what do you really want? So being very clear and very intentional about what it is that you really, really want from in your health journey. Do you want to lose weight? And going a little deeper than that, okay? So if you want to lose weight, or if you want to have more energy, how well is what you're doing getting you what you really want? Okay, so how well is that effort getting you what you want? Are you doing the things that are going to lead to you losing weight? Okay, and what is your current approach really costing you? So if you are, so for example, if going back to question 2, if I really want to lose weight, that's a personal goal of mine, I have to analyze my actions. Is what I'm doing in alignment with that? Okay, or am I stress eating? Am I eating a lot of sugar? Am I eating a lot of, or am I working out at all? And what is your current approach really costing you? So if you're not doing something that's in line with your goal, not just thinking about financial, but stress wise, how does that make you feel? Okay, how does it impact your family when your health is not in alignment? How does that impact your job, your career, your future? Okay, your longevity on this planet. All of those different things are costs, not just financial. Oh, and also if you're eating out a lot, how much is that costing you financially as well? Okay, and consider this. If there were another way to get you the benefits of what you're looking for with much less cost, how interested would you be in learning it? Okay, so if you could have those benefits, the things that you really want, you want to lose weight or you want to have more energy, and there was a way to do it with less cost without you sacrificing your family and your stress levels, would you be interested in learning it? Well, luckily for you, there is. Okay, the first thing that is really important that is key to any self-care plan or any transformation you'd like to make is that you have to first accept that you deserve to take care of yourself. That's crucial. Okay, you deserve to take care of yourself. If you can't accept that, you will not take care of yourself. Okay, so if you're someone who feels like, oh, well, taking care of myself is indulgence, you will not take care of yourself. You'll feel like you're not good enough for it. Okay, another thought to consider is that it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. I love this quote because it's so true. Our society has a lot of positives, but there are also a lot of drawbacks and negatives. There's a lot of ways in which our society doesn't naturally promote self-care or good health. There's refined sugar products everywhere. I mean, we're all addicted to sugar. We all are, myself included. My 2-year-old just starting to get addicted to these things. So, and then in addition to that, I think about maternity leave and paternity leave for parents. It's so short and quick. There's a lot in the way that our society is structured that if we aren't careful, we can go crazy. So we have to not be afraid to stand in a separate column from what is going on in our society, to create our own path separate from society. And with that, taking care of yourself is a revolutionary act of self-love. It truly, truly is. When you take care of yourself, it is revolutionary because it's going against the grain in a lot of cases. A lot of us are used to overworking, overdoing. When you take care of yourself, take care of your health, it is revolutionary. And when you convince yourself that you deserve it, it's an act of self-love. And the greatest thing about this is that it shows other people. It's an example for those around you, an example for your children or loved ones, and it's very, very powerful. Okay, so here's the big question. How can coaching help you? Okay, the first way that health coaching can help you is with information and nutrition, which makes sense, right? So here's the key thing that I love about health coaching and that I discovered during my certification. There are as many diets as there are people. Everyone's body responds differently to different foods and different workouts. Okay? Now, like Biggie said, if you don't know, now you know. Okay, that's very true. There are as many diets as there are people. So what works for you may not work for someone else and vice versa. Okay, you have to experiment with what works best for you. Learn more about what foods will support the health and body you want. Okay, so when you have a health coach, there's a lot of experimentation that goes on to see what works best for you. And then also, really interesting, learning about how you eat is just important as what you eat. So it's not just about all of this stuff in this picture, it's about how, the psychology behind what you eat. It's all very interesting stuff, I tell you. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to say about this. So your habits, okay, your eating habits, what positivity or negativity do you surround yourself with at mealtime? All of that is extremely important to your nutrition. Health coaching will also help you with support, okay? You have a built-in accountability partner. Hey, that's me. Okay, very exciting. A safe space where you can keep it real, okay? All of this is confidential. And there's no judgments, okay? So I've been through it too. I'm going through it too. So health coaching it's confidential. And when you're with your group, it's all about no judgment. It's a safe space where you can keep it real, because that's the way you get real results. You know, we don't want you to feel negative or like you have to hide, okay? And most importantly, I help to support your vision and goals, what you want for your life, what you envision for your health, your priorities, okay? And this is the thing I love the most, someone who believes in you when you don't always believe in yourself. Okay, that's key. You're not always going to believe in yourself in this process, but I will. I got your back. Okay? The other thing with health coaching that a lot of people don't realize is that we go deep into your psyche. Okay, so it's not just about what you eat, as I mentioned. To make real change, you have to understand what's below the surface, what's motivating your health and wellness choices. Okay? Discover the why beneath the why. So when you go for, if you have a choice between an apple and a candy bar, and you keep going for the candy bar, we go deeper to analyze why you do that. And that's where the real change comes from. Let's make deep, lifelong change together, okay? Now here's more information about the 14-day cleanse, okay? So let me just double check and make sure there's no questions. Okay, just want to double check here that there are no questions. Okay, it's looking good. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the screen. Oop. Where is that present button? 1 second here. So the 14-day cleanse. Oop. So what is a cleanse? Okay. Sorry about that. What is a cleanse? There's no specific definition of a cleanse or a detox, but it often involves limiting your food intake, either to press juice or, oh, sorry about that, avoiding specific types of foods, or drinking a concoction of juices that supposedly rid your body of toxins. Okay, so there's 3 different options here. Limiting food intake, nah, doesn't sound all that fun. Avoiding specific types of food, or drinking a concoction of juices. So wherever you're at in your health journey, but you know, if you are a cleanse master and you've done cleanses before, then more power to you. A lot of people get intimidated when they're like, oh, limiting my food, but that's not what this is. I'm going to explain. Here are some popular types of cleanses. You have your juice cleanse, the no food cleanse, special supplements. 1 second. Oh, I realized my screen sharing stopped. Let's go back to the screen share. Okay. Okay, sorry, let me go back to presentation mode here. So just in case you missed it, what is a cleanse? Okay, and here's the definition. So limiting your food intake or avoiding specific types of food. Okay, and here are the popular types of cleanses. Juice cleanses, no food, so limiting food, or no food altogether. Special supplements that might clean out your system, might detox you. Okay, detox mixtures, teas, and other things. Okay, but many of those options can leave you feeling really hungry, and as a result, you end up losing only water weight and possibly muscle. okay? Your body starts to go into starvation mode, and that's no good, okay? So what ends up happening is that your body starts to kind of consume itself. And then what ends up happening as a result is you gain the weight, or it just leaves you feeling kind of empty later. A lot of people who go on these cleanses sometimes gain the weight all back. Okay, this is not that type of cleanse. Okay, just one second. I just want to make sure that we're all good here. Okay, good. All right, so here are the benefits of the 14-day cleanse. Good for your body, happy body, gentle yet effective. Okay, no starvation. It's all about substitution. A diet with a variety of nutrient-dense, high-fiber foods. Okay, this is very important. I said no starvation. It's gentle, okay? And it's just really good quality foods, good for you foods. What happens is that when you go through the cleanse and you're eating these good for you foods, you release toxins and excess bloat from your tissues. So I don't know how many of us would feel really good about not being so bloated, but that is the goal here. Okay, designed to support the liver's detoxification and improve your intestinal health and have your body operate at its highest potential. Okay, and this will also give you boundless reserves of energy you didn't know you had. So this is very true. Cleaning yourself out from the inside out. Okay, reset your digestive system. This is so, so, so important. You feel so much better going through and eating the proper foods. Okay. Oh, and your natural healing potential as well. Okay. Just one more second here. I just want to make sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little paranoid because I had a technical glitch last time. So let's go to the next slide. Can you tell this is my first time doing the webinar in here? Okay. Benefits of the cleanse, some more. You get knowledge. Okay. Learning how different foods affect you and how they make you feel. Very, very, very important. And as I said, you're different from everyone else. So what works for someone may not work for you. Okay? Learn how to listen to your body's unique needs. Okay, so your needs are different than everyone else's. Recipes that are conveniently planned for you. Okay, so this is when you join this cleanse, it takes a lot of guesswork out of wondering what's okay and what's not okay to eat. In some cleanses, you might have to, do a lot of research and figure it out on your own. A lot of that's been done for you here. And it's an easier intro into getting healthy. So I love this because it's short. It's a 2-week commitment. Okay, it's just enough time to get your body to reset and also build some knowledge for you. A lot of people report that after the cleanse, they feel like, I could continue eating like this. I could continue living like this. I could see making this a lifestyle because it was so easy. Okay, more benefits of the cleanse. It's designed to help you set you up for long-term habit change. Okay, so what's so cool and exciting about this cleanse is that you will get support in the very beginning to get prepared and organized. That is huge. If you don't have a plan and if you go on some other program or cleanse without getting prepared and organized first, you will not have good success because you'll have to do things on the fly. Okay, it'll feel stressful, but all of this is designed to press the easy button and feel easy and simple. Okay, so there's a lot of time to get you prepared. The end of the cleanse also helps you seamlessly transition back into regular life. Yes, okay, so it's designed to make it easy on you. Helps you work it around your lifestyle. Okay, and supportive. Okay, you have a health coach on your side. Hello, okay, big deal. That's so exciting. And a lot of people spend good money on health coaching. You're going to get a massive discount on this. And you'll have a group on your side. Okay, so a Facebook group on your side. Now here are some cleanse basics. Okay, you'll go into more if you sign up with the program. You'll get a handbook, a very detailed handbook that'll give you more, but this is just an overview. So it's entirely vegan and some raw. You'll get to eat an amazing variety of high fiber, nutrient-rich foods. Okay. It's free of a variety of allergens, which is so cool because what that'll allow you to do is if you're having any digestive issues or bloating or energy issues, it'll allow you to get rid of some common allergens in our diet, just to see which ones might be causing them. Okay, so free of dairy, gluten, soy, most meats, nightshades such as eggplants, bell peppers, tomatoes, dried fruits, citrus, coffee, soda, alcohol, sugars of any kind, and corn. Okay, so this is what we will be eliminating during this 2-week period so you can see where you're at. Menu recipes are provided, but you can also look online for more. Okay? It's designed to enhance your day, not take away from it. So if any of this is new to you and you're like, oh, I've never done vegan or raw, again, this is designed to enhance your day, not take away from it. And when you're eating on the cleanse, you know, clients report having more energy and just feeling better from the inside out. It really is something you don't want to trade in. Okay. So as I mentioned before, here are, I kind of hinted at it before, but I'll get more detailed with, there are 3 phases of this 14-day cleanse. So it goes from Monday, August 7th, this coming Monday, to Monday, August 21st. And phase 1 is the pre-cleanse, okay? So that's 2 days. This is what I talked about when I talked about getting ready for the cleanse. So getting organized. You will have 2 whole days to get your life together, okay? So 2 whole days to meal plan, recipe plan, go buy the things that you need, and prep any materials you need, okay? Really, see, we baby stepping you into the cleanse. Phase 2 is the cleanse itself, which will last for 7 days. See, you can do 7 days. 7 days is easy. You got this. And then phase 3 is reintroduction, okay, of starting up with dairy and gluten for 5 days. So what is so cool about reintroduction is that this is where experimentation starts to come in. And after you've gone through 7 days of giving your body a reset, you get to introduce one thing at a time to see how it makes you feel. And then you can be scientific with it and jot down your notes, okay? So now all of that sounds extremely exciting, and I know you just can't wait to get started. So here's what else you get. So in addition to all of these wonderful lifelong health benefits, here's some other things you get. You get an 18-page in-depth cleanse handbook with detailed info, recipes, tips, and more. Okay, so this is an 18-page cleanse handbook. It's beautiful, it's colorful, frequently asked questions, all of that. Okay, you'll get 4 group coaching calls. So you'll get 4 45-minute to an hour coaching calls, depending on how many questions there are. That's 4 hours of coaching time, okay? And you get to ask your questions. You'll get to check in daily on the Facebook group, okay, where you can post recipes, shout outs, wins, all the positive things that happen to you, questions, concerns, etc. Okay? And you can have your Facebook group give you support. You'll get daily motivational and informative emails, okay? So daily health and wellness tips every day of the cleanse. You'll get email or text access to me to answer your questions. Oof, that's a lot. Okay, you get a lot of good stuff with this cleanse. Oh, and you'll also get a frequently asked questions sheet. I don't think that's on here, but you also get that as well. Okay, and here's more about, so let me just pause here real quickly and just see where we're at. Okay, any questions or how are folks doing? Okay. I'm going to continue on now with your investment info because you get all of this beautiful information. And here's how much it typically costs, okay? If you do go about this route, individual coaching, it's worth between $800 and $900 easily because of the man hours that I, as your health coach, put into that, okay? So I put in a lot of passion, care, concern. I love working with clients, and so individual coaching, this program can cost anywhere from $800 to $900. If you do group coaching, okay, typically it would cost $550 per person because it's a lot of man hours and work that goes into this program, as I mentioned. And if you go about the group way, it's slightly less money. But your rate for this group that starts August 7th, will only be $250. Okay, now why am I doing it at that rate? Because this is my first time doing it with a group. So if you sign up, then you get the benefits of being my first time group. And because I want to honor you for having faith in me and for signing up with me. And I know that this is a huge, this is a big step. It's exciting and also a little intimidating as well too. So because you're taking that huge step and that chance on yourself, I would like to reward you with this gift. And it's $250. If you sign up, there is a tax, so I think it will make it somewhere around $265, $270. Okay, but if you pay one flat payment of $250, or you can do 2 installments, one payment now and the second payment before we start on August 7th. Okay, so this is a really, really awesome, phenomenal deal, and I'm so excited about being able to offer this to you at this time. And you might think, wow, is that enough? Is that money that I can actually spend? Is that money that I can afford to give right now? But I want to go back to that earlier question that I asked you earlier in the presentation, which is, what is it costing you to not do this? So every time that you look at something, because I understand I went through my entire life doing this. Every time that you look at something, or you look at something that's supposed to better your health, and you said no to it, what has it costed you? And for me personally, I can tell you, I used to have stress pains a couple years back before I started taking care of myself. I used to have deep cramps in my side. And once I started investing in myself and taking care of my health and well-being, I started to feel better. There's nothing more priceless than good health. In the future, like $250 now, or hundreds or thousands of dollars later, in health costs, in therapy costs, in, name it, insert cost here. Okay. And I'm really excited. Thank you so much for staying in this presentation with me. I really want to reward you for doing that and for taking a chance on yourself and on this program. So I'm really excited to offer you that payment. Now, what I'd like to say is that if you go into the description of this video, you will see how you can sign up. Okay, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. You'll click on a link and it will take you here. Okay, it'll take you to my website. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to walk you through it so that it's not confusing. This is my website. Pretty, isn't it? Okay, and join the 14-day cleanse in August. So the link in the YouTube description is going to take you directly to this health coaching page. It's just going to bypass all of that and take you right here. Okay, and what you'll do is if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that you can make a payment. Okay, you can click on the full payment option or the 2 installments. Okay, and you click on the buy now button, it'll take you through that. You can use any one of these credit cards or you can use PayPal. Okay, so with that in mind, I just want to leave you with one quote before I take questions, which is, "Today I choose joy." And I love this quote so much because for a variety of reasons. First of all, the graphics are just gorgeous, but you get to choose. So often we feel like a victim of life circumstances, but we actually have more choice than we think we do. We go through heartache, we go through a lot of disappointments in life. There's a lot of life that is a struggle, but we have more choice than we think we do. And when it comes to our health and our self-care, we have more choice than we think we do. And I want to invite you to choose joy in whatever capacity that looks like for you. And so if that's with me, I'd be thrilled to have you, and I'd be honored and thrilled to work with you. And if that's not with me, I hope that you'll choose joy in other aspects of your life. So when you wake up in the morning, you can choose to be upset, stressed out, or you can choose to kind of wake up a little earlier. You can choose to turn on some music. You can choose to start your day in a way that's going to create positivity and positive thinking. And it's the same thing with our health. You have more choice than you think you do. Not on everything, but you have more choice than you think you do. Okay, and so with that, I'd really like to invite you to join me and to join our Facebook, our community for this 14-day group cleanse. Okay, and so with that, I'm going to stop sharing and just see if there are any questions. Okay, so if there are any questions, I invite you to ask questions now, or you can message me a little bit later. I hope that you got a lot out of that presentation. And again, I sincerely want to invite you to sign up and join the 14-day cleanse, because it's really transformational. There's nothing more priceless than your good health. That lasts a lifetime. Thank you so much for your time. Oh, and if you need any questions, you can go to that link again. That'll take you to my website. You can message me on that website as well. All right, I look forward to hearing from you. Or leave comments on this video. Bye.